here with Ventric, UWA superstar. Ventric. Oh gosh, you're mean to sing in real life. Ventric, what do you think about the new UWA?
I don't care about the new UWA. I don't even care about not you. Now, ex-con, you're part of the UWA too. You think you're the big Foley of the UWA? Well, why don't you call up Vincent K. McMahon of the WWF, go to Walmart, buy a tie, get you a sale, make it whatever you gotta do, go scrounge up some money that you got in your closet, and you climb up on the cage. You wave to all your fans, and then you fall off and go move 15 feet. Now to more. Mick Manson, it's a small world after all. You look like Mickey Mouse. Hello, Mickey Mouse. How are you doing today? Oh, Mickey Mouse. Fall down, go boom. Disco Dave, I'll break you limb from limb. And Captain Hush Puppy, I'll be on you like last week. Now, Kid Shamrock, I've been looking forward to the day that I'll break you limb from limb. Garage! Now, I want to show up my new move. The BX drop. Come here, interviewer. If you're not too scared, if you're not watching out for Mick Manson, I'll show you off. The drop of the century. Now shut off that stupid.
Owner of the UWA, and we have found ex-con's hiding place. Let's go find out where he is. Ex-con. Hootie. Hootie.
Hey, Hootie. Sorry. Hootie, it's James Lee. Remember I got you out of jail? Hey, what's up, man? Go on. There's no use for this anymore. That's where we're ripping to the main interview with the main event. The who? The main event. With ex-con, the first and only person that UWA needs. Everybody else, screw y'all. First, I want to talk about Disco. Disco who? Disco Dave. He beat me once, but I will not let him do it again. I've trained harder. I've worked harder. This time I can't be beaten. I won't be beaten by you, Disco. I pity the fool who thinks he can beat me. And this next time I want to talk about James. James who? James Blair. With him and his little what? Little spatula. You know what he does with that spatula when he's on? We all know what he does with that spatula when he's by himself in a room waiting for a match. He gets that spatula and, you know, he turns it. Oh, that's just gross. We don't want to talk about that. Actually, I'm just scared of everybody talking about James Blair and his spatula. We'll go on to the little pervert Ventric, little horn dog. He uses little Britney Spears pass. Yes, it's a Britney Spears pass. He goes, he's Britney who? Britney Spears. He goes to see her naked. Oh wait, this just into the event. He doesn't go see Britney Spears. He goes see her boyfriend, one of the Backyard Boys. I'm sorry. Am I afraid of Ventric? What can he do? What can he do? Nothing. Nothing at all. Next, we're going to go on to Mick. Mick who? Mick Manson, my partner. Even though he's my partner, I don't trust him. He can fight, though. I can tell you that. And that's pretty much all I've got to say about that. Then we got to go on to one more thing. Disco. If the disco smells like the ball of my foot, then it smells good. Well, that's it. The dude is spoke. Holy crap. Oh yeah, I can't be beaten. I won't be beaten. Dave. Disco Dave, what do you think about the new UWA and all the new characters?
Wayne Severe, let me start off with the shut your mouth. BBCW, XTCW, UWA, it really doesn't matter to the disco, as long as that belt is around the real deal's waist. Let me start off with James Blair. The God Superior... Stop it! The guy with the superiority complex the size of Texas. And Loudmouth Biscuit blaming me for losing the tag titles at March Massacre? Well, it's actually his fault. That's right, his. Now, it may not look like it, but because of his whining and moaning and complaining, Come on, tomorrow's big day, Disco. We gotta go practice. Come on. I want to go out there, whoop this burger flipping ball around that ring, and then eventually sprain my ankle. Now let's move on to my even older and much fatter partner, ex-con, formerly the Glutton. I guess he found out a new way to use that cheddar whizzer, which brings me to his partner, aka love partner, Bobo. Bobo, the guy that massages ex-con's back for a nickel. These guys are fruitier than Mike Brady. These guys will never be the UWA Tag Team Champions. Now, Ventric, with your little instinct backstage passes, I care less about you. So, Win Severe, after all the fruitcakes, the weirdos, the freaks, and the biscuits, there's only one choice for the UWA champion, and that is the disco. Smell the disco, because it smells good.
It looks like I'm back in the saddle again, and I have something to say to all you moronic viewers and you other unimportant UWA wrestlers. The first wrestler I'd like to talk about is the main event, X-Con, also known as Hootie Jackman. Hootie, when are you going to realize that a main event is not you? It's the last match at a wrestling event, alright? What's your deal, man? Another thing, I like the history about your character. You know, you was in jail, and the UWA owner came and paid your bail. That's funny, because if you ask me, that's not the only thing he paid you for, if you know what I mean. Now I come to Mick Manson, Charlie Manson's little brother. But I'm telling you, Mick, your brother strikes fear right here in my heart. Considering the fact that he didn't kill anybody because he had people do it for him. That's real scary stuff, Mick. And I also heard that you fight quite similar to Brad Pitt in the movie Fight Club. Well, I happen to know Brad Pitt personally, and trust me, you were no Brad Pitt, Mick. Well, I bet your question is now, how did I meet Joe Black? Well, before the BBCW era, I was a pretty good journalist. And I went to Hollywood and I called Mr. Bradley on the telephone, asked him if I could have an interview with a vampire. He said sure, but to get to know the real Mr. Pitt, I'd have to spend 7 years in Tibet with him, which I thought that was a little bit fruity. Like the next wrestler I'm about to piss off, Disco Dave. Disco? Does this look familiar? Oh, gosh, I think it hurt my ankle. Gosh, that hurts. I knew it would. But you can't blame me for acting like X-Pac. But if you ask me, I think I found out why you want to act like WWF wrestlers. Because you realize that you are not going to get enough popularity in this world to get into the big three. The big three, I'm talking about ECW, WCW, and WWF. And if you made it to the WCW, you'd be one of those crappy wrestlers on Saturday night. Another thing, when are you going to realize that disco is out and kicking your dancing butt is in? The last thing I have to say to you is that when you're a match with me, I'm going to be the only one that's ha, 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 staying alive, ha, 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 staying alive. Idiot. Now, last but certainly not important, Ventric. Vinny, I hear you got this little Ken Shamrock fetish going on. Well, you better let bygones be bygones with Kenny, because a shamrock is a 3-leaved clover. And when you add an extra leaf, that makes it a 4-leaf clover, which supposedly brings luck. Why do you need a 4-leaf clover, you ask? Because when you step in the ring with an all-American like me, a stupid Australian like you with no accent is going to need all the luck he can get. The point of this interview is to tell all 3 of you to look around, find the nearest phone book, look up my name, James Blair, and dial my number. Because this is your big chance to say hello to the bad guy.
Back to